guys, welcome back and thanks for taking the time to join me. This is the last fly in this wee order that I'm tying, so I'm just going to show you how to put it together, and hopefully you can tie the wee fly yourself. Now this fly is called the Malt Pennell. Now the hook and the vise is a Amazon B175 in size 8. The thread I'm going to use to tie the fly is uni thread 801 black. So I'm just going to come in and get the thread started. A couple of mil behind the other hook. Now this is just going to be a slight variant on it, and I'll explain that as we go along. Now I'm just going to run the bit of thread down, bringing my thread down until I'm past the barb of the hook this time. Now on the original pattern, it's duck fibres dyed yellow. This is a cock pheasant tail that I have bleached and dyed yellow. Now if you're going to bleach and dye your materials, you have to accept that they will go weak. Now I'm just going to pull some out to the 90 degrees from the stem, and I've got around about a half a dozen here, so just slightly more maybe. Just you have to compensate because some of these may break. Now I'm just going to work my thread around the bend of the hook a wee bit, and then bring my thread back up until I'm in line with the barb. Now we're just going to bring these round and touch and turns. Now you get a far better colour if you bleach, but because it's natural fibre, it does become weaker. That's just a fact. Now I'm happy with that, so I'm just going to come round with my thread, take a couple of tight turns just to secure that off, and then I'm just going to come in with my scissors and trim away the excess. The tail is going to be a crest feather. Now this particular crest feather head here has been dyed a fluorescent yellow, but you can just use a natural crest feather, will be grand. I'm just looking to beef the colour up a wee bit. I'm looking this around about the length of the body or so over the back. Now, just want to pull it in a wee touch. That's a wee bit better now, so I'm just going to tighten up. Just run my thread up a couple of mil just to secure in the tail. I'm going to come in and just trim this away around about the length of the body. The rib is going to be a silver, oval silver tinsel. This one here is a size 14. It's a Vineyards product. Now any oval silver tinsel will do. That's the other companies out there manufacture oval silver tinsel. So I'm just catching this in and working my thread back down and open turns. Now I'm just going to hold my tail. Just want to come down sort of way, tight onto it. Now on the original pattern, I think it's either black seals fur or Vincuna dubbing that's used in black. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Black SLF. Now I love this stuff just simply because of look at the UV flash through that. Great stuff, SLF. Early Davy Watton's a hero. Now we're just going to take a couple of small pinches here just for the body, and what we can do is we can get this started and we can stretch it out as we go, or add a wee bit if we need it. Now we'll just get started at the back and then just work our dubbing up the length of the body. Now, anything that wants to go forward, just sweep it back. Then we're going to come up with 4 or 5 turns of the oval silver tinsel. Fly this around with our thread. Could use a flat tinsel there too, guys, instead of the oval, or even a wire. I'm going to trim away the oval silver tinsel. Then I'm just going to come in with my Velcro. I want to bring some of the SLF out into the wee dressing. Now the wing, you need a right and a left. I'm just going to show you these. And that there wood pigeon Okay, so you need a right and a left. Now, I've got the wee slips off here already, just to speed up the tang. Just got 2 slips. Just going to get these into my hand here. Now, that's the slips there. Now, I'm just going to make sure that they're to the same length, which they are. And I want the tips coming halfway into the tail. I'm just going to come around and hold them on the hook, around with a pinching loop. Then just a couple of tight turns, just to see what way we're sitting. Yep, now I'm happy enough with that, so I'm just going to come in, trim away the excess of the wood pigeon fibres, bring my thread to the eye, and back up. Now, next part, you're looking at a black hen hackle. Now we've got a natural one, you can use it, but on this occasion, this one here, just a cheap Indian hen, dyed black, and they're good hackles. The Indian hen capes in there, they don't cost the world. Now I'm just going to take 2 turns to catch in the tip, folding the tip back, just tie up over the tip, and then break away the tip. Now I'm looking 2-3 turns of this, because the guy that I'm tying them for likes his flies bushy. So I'll put this wee video up on the YouTube for Sunday. So when you're watching this, you'll be watching this on Sunday. Now, I'm just going to put one more turn in, just to make it a wee bit more beefier. Then just keeping a hold of your hackle, follow this around with your thread, get a couple of tight turns in. Now, looks a mess, but don't worry, just come in, sweep everything back, your thread's ready at the eye, and then just build up your head nice and tight with the thread turns, keeping your thread tight. You can break away the stem of the hackle, and then just come straight in with your whip finishing tool and throw in a whip finish. Pull your thread nice and tight, come in, trim away your tan thread. Now, that's the wee fly there. That's us finished. So we're just going to put on a wee coat of super glue. This is the first coat onto the head. Now, don't want this getting into this hen hackle. It'll just stick everything together, and it'll just ruin the wee pattern on us. So just take your time and just bring your super glue the whole way right round, and there you go. That's the wee fly finished. So that's just a wee variant of the Malt Pennell. So look guys, tie a few of those up. Hopefully they can catch you a few fish. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. I really do appreciate it. Tie a few of those up. And until next time, please stay safe and tight lines guys.